Hello class! In this video, I will go over heading levels in Google Docs and why they are important. Alright, so this is a blank Google Doc. All I've done is add a title up here. I've renamed it. So the first thing we're going to do is put in some just plain old text. So now you'll see that this has text, but there aren't any levels to it. So I can make it look like there are levels by highlighting the text, making it really big. Okay, now it says, looks like we have birds, and then I could kind of make, I could make my categories big. So penguins is a category. Let's say 30. This is a category. 30. Okay. This is a category. So now it looks much better because it looks like I have a title and it looks like I have categories, but really there aren't any levels. They just look different. So if I click on this icon over here that says Show Document Outline, you could see there is nothing here. And that is because I have not done it correctly. So don't do this. So I'm just going to undo all that. All right, so that is not the right way. Now, how do we do it the right way? Well, we do heading styles. So let's make our birds a title. So to do that, you click on the styles pane and then click title. All right, and then let me center it. So now we have a nice title. And now you could see in the outline over here, it has updated. So now we have a title. All right, now I'm going to highlight my big categories and we'll call it headings. Heading for penguins, heading for chickens, ostriches, and sparrows. Okay, so now you see over here that we now have an outline. So before it looks a lot like this, but it didn't have an outline, and we know we've done it correctly because there's an outline under the summary pane over here. And again, to get here, you click on the document outline tab. But make sure you don't skip to heading 2 without doing heading 1. So why do we do this? We do this because, well, not all people can see. People who can't see use a screen reader, which is something that it's a tool that reads documents out loud. So people who are blind will rely on this tool to read the document out loud, and it goes in order, but it could skip between the different sections. So with the screen reader, they can much more easily navigate the document by going to something like this outline, finding the place they want, and then only having the screen reader read that part. So if this was a huge document and they were going through the whole thing, they wouldn't have to read through all the birds and the penguins content to get the chickens. They could just sit here, birds, penguins, chickens, ostriches, sparrows, and navigate to chickens. The other benefit to having heading styles is that it comes up with this outline. So anybody could use it to navigate more easily. It's really important, and it's actually it's against the law to not have your document be accessible to people with disabilities, including vision disabilities. So that's why we use headings, and that's how you use headings in Google. Now I'll show you one more trick if you want to then change the style and not use these defaults. Okay, so say you don't like the font Arial, you want to use a different font. I'll choose one at random. Let's not do Lobster, let's do Impact. All right, so now you say, oh, okay, this is good. I want all my headings to look like this. Well, all you have to do is go up here, heading 1, and then update heading 1 to match. So now you have formatted it and it's accessible using the headings. You could also do that with your plain text, normal text. just decide on a font. Roboto's good. Okay. Normal text, update normal text to match. There we go. All right, and that is how you use headings in Google Docs. So for your assignment, you will have to apply 2 levels of headings. The title can count. So if you have a title and heading 1, that's good. You could also have heading 1 and then heading 2. So for example, you could say Barred Rock, that's heading 2, and then our normal text underneath it could be Barred Rock is a type of chicken. And then of course you would need to do the same for Rhode Island Red and Bantam. And then put some text underneath each of these to make it make sense. All right, and there you have a nicely formatted Google Doc.